Hey, Susie, Miles Segers, and I know you had a question for me. You sent me a Facebook message, which I just got. And as I was telling some of my future team members, I think I was telling them last week that I get a lot of questions. I'm sure you know I get questions every single day in my inbox, in my Facebook. People are Skyping me now. I even had a guy. I've been noticing something, Susie. I even had a couple of people that are sending me messages saying, "Oh, your last name is Seegers. Um, you may be related. I think you may be related to me or somebody." It's crazy what's going on. There's all of a sudden people coming out of the woodwork saying that they're related to me. Anyway, just had to just had to share that with you. Let me get right to the point. So I get a lot of emails every day. People asking me questions about internet marketing. Miles, how can I make money online? Miles, how can I join your team? And obviously, I cannot answer all of those questions. I love answering questions, but I can't answer them all. But what I like to do is, certain questions that I get, depending on what the question is, I'll look at it and I'll say to myself, you know what? This question, I believe, could help a lot of other people. I know there's other people that probably have this same question as this person. So whenever I determine the question fits that category, I like to make a personal video and send it to the person. Like I'm sending it to you, Susie, and I'm sure there'll be other people that maybe could benefit from this. And by the way, forgive me, I am not actually home in my home office right now. I am on the road. I'm in San Diego, California, as many of you know. I'm in my hotel room right now. So the internet connection might be a little slow. As you can see, the lighting is not good. I'm not in my, again, I have my home studio. I have better lighting at home. So it'll have to do, but I just wish the lighting was better. But anyway, guys, forget about the lighting. Forget about if the video is a little slow. What I want you to do, folks, Susie in particular, I'm talking to you, Susie, I want you to focus on the content that I'm going to share with you. So let me find your question. I need to go to Facebook, so just give me a second here. Here it is. So I'm going to read your question, and then I'm going to read it again. I'm going to break it down, Susie, and I'm going to answer it for you because I think it's an excellent question, and it relates to video number 2 of High Traffic Academy 2.0. Video, Vic just completed video number 2 about a week or so ago. People are raving over it. I'm raving over it myself. I will tell you, as an experienced marketer that's had a lot of success online, video number 2, if you watch video number 2, maybe you didn't get it the first time, so you watch it a second and third time. What Vic is sharing in video number 2 is gold. Talking about invisible leverage, supercharged organic traffic. I've never seen anyone teach that. And if someone else does know it, the few marketers in the world that do know that technique, they're certainly not sharing it, and they're certainly not sharing it for free. Again, video number 1 and video number 2, Vic could charge thousands of dollars for that knowledge. But anyway, you know that. Let me get to your question. So it says, and forgive me, Susie, I'm on jet lag. It seems like I'm always like half asleep these days. I've been so busy, but I'm not complaining. I'm blessed. I love what I do. I love being able to help people. So let me read your question. Hi, Miles. I was up watching video number 2 that Vic put out. Good stuff. Yeah, I agree. I really like the idea of invisible leverage. So much better than writing articles, blogging, etc. Yes, I agree, Susie. Here's my question. I know a ton about internet marketing, though I lack success, which is about to change. Yes, there's a lot of knowledgeable people out there, a lot of technical people that have not had success online, haven't broken that code. So you're not alone, and I agree with you. It is going to change. Then she goes on to say, I can see myself being able to make the videos in the email sequence. Yes, I think you can too. But let's say I get into another niche, want to promote a hot product, and want to use the email invisible leverage strategy, but I'm not an authority. would I put information from the would I put information from the product to create those videos? Have you done Vic's invisible leverage strategy with a product niche you were unfamiliar with? I guess a better question would be, if I don't have authority in a niche, how do you find tips or value to give to the customer to build an email list? Wow, that's a mouthful, Susie. It's a wonderful question. I'm going to go over that again. And then you go on, let me move down. You go on and you mention, in addition, this is part two of Susie's question, folks. In addition, in High Traffic Academy 2.0, I had thought I read somewhere that included is a landing page builder. Is that correct? I would love to build my own landing pages, but I've always had to outsource it because I don't know how to do it. Hope you are well. No hurry in answering my questions. I'm excited to have you as my mentor. Your posts on Facebook are great. Looking forward to your 8-week boot camp. Well, Susie, I'm looking forward to having you in the boot camp. We're going to have some fun. We are going to change some lives because, just real quick, let me just segue. The people that are going to be part of my 8-week boot camp, those first 100 people, I have high hopes for those people, as well as everybody on my team. I want each and every one of you who decide to become part of my Ninja Traffic Academy team to go out once you achieve success, which you will. As long as you stick with Vic and I, you will. And I want you to go out and share what you've learned with other people. And I want this success track to multiply. That's my vision. I see that happening. People that have struggled just didn't think this online marketing game worked. They're like, wow, man, after 5 years and tons of money spent, after 10 years, I finally got it. This wasn't as hard as I thought. And that's what people will be saying. So let me go back and start at the top. I'm going to read your question again, Susie, and I'm going to break it down. I'm going to answer it for you. And then I'm going to get some sleep because I got to get up early for a workshop with Frank Kern here in San Diego. So it says, hi, Miles. I was up watching video number 2 that Vic put out. Good stuff. I really like the idea of invisible leverage. Susie, invisible leverage, I just wish I could put it better into words, what that can do organically for your business. This is incredible stuff. I don't really know of any other marketers out there, teaching and sharing that type of stuff. So you go on to say it's much better than writing articles and blogging. I agree. Writing articles and blogging is great. But in order to make your blogging effective, in order to make your articles effective, you do need to tackle SEO, search engine optimization. Now, while that is good, I will tell you this, search engine optimization is great. It's very effective. It's a long-term strategy. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. But here's the catch or the key. Unless you are good with SEO, unless you have mastered SEO, or unless you're paying someone who's very good with SEO to organize your SEO campaign, you're not going to have results. And even if you're paying big bucks to have an SEO guru start ranking your blogs or your articles, if they're honest, they're going to let you know that you may not see results for 60 to 90 days. And that's a person that knows what they're doing. So imagine a newbie trying to tackle SEO. Again, it's a long-term strategy. I'm not saying it doesn't work. It does work. SEO is powerful, but it's only powerful if you've mastered how to do it. Okay, and it's very, very competitive because there's big multi-million-dollar firms doing SEO, hiring SEO consultants to do their marketing, and you being a newbie or even being an advanced marketer by yourself, competing with those people, it's just not worth it. So I agree. Vic's invisible leverage strategy is much better than SEO. So then she goes on, here's my question. I know a ton about IM, internet marketing, though I lack success, which is about to change. I can see myself being able to make the videos in the email sequence. Yes, Susie, these videos, okay, again, Vic talks about this. We're only talking about making maybe a 10 or 15-minute video, and you're talking about something you can certainly do that. I advise all my students to get comfortable with being on camera. It's not that difficult. Get comfortable with being on camera. But if it's something you just don't want to do or you don't feel you're ready to do yet, you can certainly hire someone to, create the videos for you. You can also use like a narrative. In other words, you can have just like a script, like a sales video, where they're just looking at the words and maybe your voice is there. It's not as effective as them seeing you, or like Vic said, you can go to Fiverr and you can hire somebody else to create the videos on your behalf. You can certainly do that in the beginning, but ultimately you want to be the one in the video where people have a chance to connect with you. So, and you did say, I can see myself being able to make videos in the sequence. Good. I'm glad you're saying that you would be comfortable with doing them, because I advise you to create your own videos. But then you go on to say, let's say I get into another niche, want to promote a hot product, which you should promote hot products. You should promote competitive products. I agree with that. And she says, and I want to use the email invisible leverage strategy, but I'm not an authority. Would I put information from the product? Would I put information from the product to create these videos? Yes, exactly. What you would do is you would study the content. Okay, you would study the content of, okay, you want to study the content of the product, but not just the product. You want to study the industry. For example, say if it's weight loss, or say if it's something that deals with health. I'm mentioning that because that's one of the niches that I'm going to be tackling, weight loss and fitness. What you want to do, and let me go on and read the question, the rest of it, and then I'll tell you what you want to do. She says, but I'm not an authority. I will share with you, Susie, you can become an authority real quick. You don't have to have been online for years, or you say, well, nobody knows me. No one has to know you. Look at it this way. If no one knows you, no one knows you're not an authority either. You can quickly establish yourself as an authority, which you want to do. But ultimately what you want to do is establish yourself as a celebrity authority, something I'll discuss during my boot camp. But for now, before you get to that level, you want to establish yourself as an authority. And you can certainly do that. I'm going to show you how in just a second. So she says, but I'm not an authority. Would I put information from the product to create these videos? Yes, you would. But what you want to do is you want to expand upon that. Not just focus on a product. You want to focus on whatever niche you're in. You want to focus on that industry and put that information from the industry in those videos, positioning yourself as an authority. And then she says, have you done Vic's invisible leverage strategy with a product niche you were unfamiliar with? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And it's worked great. Sharing some of my secrets with you, there's various reasons why I've done extremely well online. It really all comes down to mainly the stuff that Vic has taught me, the stuff that you're going to be learning as a student of High Traffic Academy. Then she says, I guess a better question would be, if I don't have authority in a niche, how do you find tips or value to give to the customer to build an email list? Okay, here's how you do that. And I wish I had a whiteboard. And I'm just checking here because I want to make sure I'm live here because I'm sharing some cool stuff with you. And I hate for this not to be recorded. Okay, now I'm going to share a little tip with you that I was really planning on saving for the boot camp. But folks, there's a lot more. So I'm going to give you a sneak peek at some of the stuff you're going to learn in the boot camp. Here's what you want to do, Susie. To become an authority in any niche, you want to know the truth. Susie, this is the truth. You can do that in a matter of hours. You can do that in a matter of days. But I'm telling you, you can do that in a matter of hours. Here's how you do that. It's funny that you mentioned blogs and articles. What you would do is you would go and search for blogs in your niche, whatever they call it. Also articles, but the way I like to do it, I like to search for blogs. So for example, weight loss. Find blogs that talk about the weight loss industry. And you don't have to search like hundreds of blogs. I'm just talking a few. Read a few blogs and then talk about what you learned in those blogs. It's really that simple. Remember, these are not going to be long videos. So just go and search on Google, find some weight loss blogs, read that stuff, take some notes, and share what you just learned. Now, how do you find these blogs? What is the easiest way to find these blogs? Get a piece of paper. I want you to write this down. And I'm ashamed, I don't have a whiteboard. I could write it down for you, but just try to stick with what I'm saying here. Here's the best way to find blogs that you can study or write about in your niche. You want to go to your old friend Google. Let me just close this. Or let me open it back up. Go to your old friend Google. All right, just go to Google. And what you want to do is you want to type this in exactly as I'm going to tell you. This could be $1 million golden nugget. You want to type in powered by Aweber or powered by GetResponse. Aweber and GetResponse are autoresponder software. So here's what you're typing in. Let's use Aweber. Powered by Aweber, weight loss. So you're going to type in powered by Aweber, and then you put in your keyword: weight loss, internet marketing, make money online, golf, tennis. And when you do that, for example, when you type in powered by Aweber weight loss, what's going to come up is it's going to search various blogs that really center upon that keyword are going to appear. And just open up those blogs, read a couple of blog posts, spend like an hour or so, read some blog posts, take some notes, boom. You can comfortably talk now about that industry, about that topic, pretty confidently. So that's a quick way of becoming an authority in your niche. So let's go back to your second part of your question. I can find it here. Second part of your question. Here it is. So I hope I answered your question. That's how you're going to find tips or value to give to your customers. I would say the best way is to search blogs in that niche. You can also search articles. I like blogs. It's just better. Oh, and before I forget, another way to do that is by searching YouTube, going to YouTube and putting in your keyword and finding videos that talk about your particular topic, okay? So the other part is, okay, this is the last part of Susie's question. In addition, in HTA 2.0, I had thought I read somewhere that included is a landing page builder. Yes, there is. In fact, there's 2 landing page builders, Easy Landing Page Pro, and then there's Easy Landing Page Pro 2. So there's version 1 of Easy Landing Page Pro, version 2 of Easy Landing Page Pro, and also, well, I better save that for later. But anyway, there's two different free landing page creators included in High Traffic Academy 2.0. So yes, that's correct. And then you go on and say, I would love to build my own landing pages, but I've always had to outsource. Stop, Susie, stop. Do not, listen to me carefully, do not outsource your landing pages. I don't want this video to go on too long, but during my boot camp, I'm going to discuss something called the Pareto principle. This doesn't just deal with internet marketing, this deals with business in general, deals with life. Hopefully you folks have heard of the Pareto principle, which deals with the 80-20 rule, which is saying that 20% of what we do in life, what we do on an everyday basis, accounts for all of our results, 20%. I believe It's more like 10 or 15% of what we do. Think of your clothes in your closet, all the clothes you have. Now, this is even for the ladies. Would you agree with me that you probably only wear probably 20% of your wardrobe, and the rest never get worn? In business, the income producing activities that we do, the 15 or 20% income producing activities that we do account for 100% of our results. That's Pareto principle. We'll talk about that more. So what I'm sharing with you, what I'm telling you, Susie, is there's certain things in this particular business, in any business, we're talking about internet marketing now, certain things in internet marketing that you want to master. You cannot afford to be kind of good. And when we're talking about building landing pages, when we're talking about understanding funnels, learning how to become a better marketer, how to create wrappers that convert, that's what you want to get good at. You definitely want to get good at building your own custom landing pages. We also call them wrappers. So as part of a High Traffic Academy student and as part of my team, you will learn how to build your own landing pages. And it's pretty simple and it's a lot of fun. And once you kind of get into that rhythm of building them, I love building custom landing pages. I have people, hitting me up, asking me, Miles, I'll pay you if you can build some landing pages for me. And if you can also write my copy. Copywriting is something we're going to talk about, which is very, very important. You want to get good at writing your copy. So back to her question, I always had to outsource. Okay, you're going to learn how to build your own custom landing pages. We also call them wrappers, so don't worry about that. And I think that's it. It says, hope you're well, no hurry in answering my questions. Excited to have you as my mentor. Thank you, Susie. I'm looking forward to having you on my Ninja Academy team. And as you can see, I love what I do. I love being able to share this with other people. And I love being a small part of other people's success, because guess what? You're the one that's going to do it. I'm just going to be the little spark to help you achieve that success that I know you can achieve. You can definitely do this business. I don't care what you've done before. I don't care how many programs you bought before. I don't care. I care about you. And I'm telling you, well, I'm going to stop telling you. I'm going to show you, you can do this. You can do this. So, wow. Hope I've answered your question, Susie. And if you have any more questions, feel free to let me know. And by the way, look forward to video number 3, which will be coming this week. And then video number 4 will be coming after that. And then finally, you're going to get that sales cart, that sales page, and you'll be able to enroll in High Traffic Academy. Hey guys, real quick, if you don't mind, Susie, I want to say something else on this video. Those of you that want to become part of my Ninja Traffic Academy team, and you're concerned that you may have opted into somebody else, somebody else's link, and you're coded to them. And yes, once you do that, guys, you opt into that first email, or that opt-in. Video number 1, you're opting in first, and you're going to video number 1. If you think you may have done that and you're worried about that, because if you have done that, you're coded to somebody else, well, you're not going to be on my team. Here's what I would tell you. If you're nervous about that, the only thing I can recommend you do is to opt in again and make sure that you're opting into my link. I think, well, I don't think, I know my affiliate ID number ends with 171. I think most of you are okay. But if there's 1 or 2 of you that think you may have accidentally opted in to somebody else and now you're coded to somebody else, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you how to remedy the problem if you want to remedy it. Because obviously, I can only build a team with people that have came through me. So what you could do is you could opt in again using a different email. But when you do that, you want to make sure that you clear your cookies on your machine, clear your cache, okay? And listen, guys, I'm talking about people that wanted to come through me. I'm not telling people out there to, if you hard-coded to somebody else, leave them and come to Miles. I'm not saying that. I want to be clear. I'm talking about the people that wanted want to work with me, that wanted to come through my certified partner affiliate link, and you're nervous that maybe you accidentally opted into somebody else's link. I'm talking to those people, so I want to be clear. I'm not trying to steal people from somebody else. I don't need to steal people. I have enough people that want to work with me, and there'll be a lot more. And I appreciate all of you. So that's just an idea. Just make sure I would clear my cache and cookies first, get that cleaned up, and then I would opt in using a different email. And that's that. And by the way, if you have any questions about that, just hit me up offline. This is not something I really wanted to talk about here, but I'm only mentioning it because I keep getting so many questions about that. Miles, I'm a little worried. I'm not sure if when I clicked on the link it was yours. So that's my suggestion. All right, Susie, I gotta run. I gotta get some sleep. I gotta get up early. I'm gonna be networking. I'm gonna be mentored by Mr. Frank Curran early in the morning, so I gotta get some sleep. Hope I answered your question. Looking forward to working with you and having you on my Ninja Traffic Academy team. All right, you get some rest. It's gonna be another great week. Video number 3 is going to be coming out. We're all excited. We're all pumped up. And looking forward to having you on the team, Susie. You take care. All right.